Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. A US journalist working for the Wall Street Journal has been formally arrested in Russia and accused of spying. Evan Gershkovich, an experienced Russia reporter, was working in Yekaterinburg at the time of the detention. The Wall Street Journal said it was deeply concerned for his safety and vehemently denied the allegations against him. The Kremlin claimed the reporter had been caught red-handed. In a written statement, the Wall Street Journal said it vehemently denies the allegations from the FSB, seeks his immediate release, and that the paper stands in solidarity with Evan and his family. A number of people are believed to have been killed after 2 US Army helicopters crashed in Kentucky. The incident involved aircraft from the 101st Airborne Division, which said it had resulted in several casualties. The state's governor said it was tough news and that fatalities are expected. Local news reports say the incident happened at about 9:35 p.m. local time, and as many as 9 people may have been killed.
Kentucky State Police Post 1 received a report shortly before 10 p.m. on March 29th of an aircraft incident here in Trigg County. Troopers responded to the area and came across the wreckage of 2 military Black Hawks. We have been working in conjunction with the United States military to assess this scene.
Brazil's ex-president Jair Bolsonaro has returned from his self-imposed exile in the United States. The far-right former leader landed in the capital Brasilia on a commercial flight from Florida, where he spent the past 3 months. Supporters draped in Brazil's flag shouted and cheered, but the former leader was led out by a side exit. It is the first time he is back in his home country since his supporters stormed Congress on the 8th of January. He faces an investigation into whether he incited the rioters. Oscar Pistorius will argue he should be paroled over the murder of his girlfriend Riva Steenkamp at a hearing in South Africa on Friday. Once the darling of the Paralympic movement for pushing for greater recognition and acceptance of disabled athletes, Pistorius shot dead Riva Steenkamp, a model and law student, in his bathroom on Valentine's Day in 2013. The former South African Paralympic superstar athlete was convicted of murder in 2016 and was jailed for 13 years and 5 months. Pope Francis's health is improving after he was taken to hospital with a respiratory condition. That's according to the Vatican.
Figlio dello Spirito Santo. Amen. La pace sia con voi. E con il tuo spirito.
He was admitted to Gemelli Hospital on Wednesday for what was initially said to be a scheduled checkup. In a statement on Thursday, a Vatican spokesman said treatment for the 86-year-old pontiff was continuing. And King Charles III has become the first British monarch to address the German Parliament.
Es ist eine große Ehre, heute bei Ihnen zu sein.
On the second day of his first overseas trip since becoming king, the monarch praised what he called the vital leadership shown by Germany and the United Kingdom in helping Ukraine. There was also laughter in the Bundestag when, in fluent German, the king touched upon the England women's football victory at the Euros against Germany.
Begegnungen zwischen unseren Fußballmannschaften.
In his speech, which lasted just over 20 minutes and drew standing applause, the 74-year-old repeatedly drew comparisons between Germany and the United Kingdom and emphasised the deep connection between the people of both countries.
Britons come to admire Berlin's vibrant culture and nightlife, making up Europe's largest visitor group to this wonderful city. So we are still admiring of each other's culture, dependent upon each other's economies and inspired by each other's ideas. This friendship meant so much to my beloved mother, the late Queen, who often spoke of the 15 official visits she made to Germany, including her 5 state visits.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.